Hello, friends. Today, let's talk about something truly extraordinary. It's already halfway through 2025, and what's the hottest topic in tech? AI, right? But what's the most magical thing happening? Layoffs. Giants like Intel, Microsoft, and Meta are at it again, cutting jobs left and right. But what really baffles me is that this time, even AI experts are being laid off. What kind of operation is this? On one hand, AI is red hot, and on the other, AI talent is being optimized. Is the AI bubble about to burst? Don't worry, today we're going to dissect what this great AI reorganization is all about. The first phase was the Michelin era of AI. Tech giants like Google opened a Super Michelin experimental restaurant. They spent astronomical sums to hire 100 god-tier chefs, who were AI fundamental researchers. The CEO said, "Your mission is to invent the best recipes or AI models on Earth, no matter the cost. Don't worry about expenses. Don't worry about whether it can be sold." So, the chefs spent their days researching under blue skies and white clouds, inventing all sorts of divine recipes, like the Transformer architecture, and publishing papers like crazy. The second phase, in 2025, is the fast food era of AI. The CEO suddenly rushed into the kitchen and said, "Stop, we have enough recipes or models, but the restaurant hasn't made a dime. Even old Wang next door has opened an AI fast food joint." So, the CEO announced the Great Reorganization Plan. They laid off R&D chefs, saying, you, and you, stop researching new recipes every day, it's useless. Get out. They also laid off dishwashers, stating, "We've bought fully automatic dishwashers or AI programming assistants, so we don't need these junior programmers and contract workers anymore." They started recruiting fast food cooks, saying, "What we need now are people who can turn god-tier recipes into Big Mac burgers and serve them in 1 minute." These are the applied AI engineers. They also said, "We're going to empty our pockets to buy equipment, and all the saved salaries will go towards buying the most expensive ovens and fryers, which are GPU chips. We're going to build the world's largest central kitchen or data center." Do you understand now? This isn't about AI failing. It's about AI moving from the laboratory to the assembly line. Truth 1. $1 trillion shift. Capital is shifting from people to hardware. Behind these layoffs is a massive transfer of capital. Giants now realize what the core competitiveness of AI is. It's not about having a few more researchers, it's about computing power. Microsoft plans to invest $80 billion in AI infrastructure. Meta plans to spend $64 billion to $72 billion on 3 million GPUs. Where does the money come from? Save salaries? In the eyes of Wall Street, some general employees have gone from assets to liabilities. And those expensive GPU clusters are the core assets that will lay golden eggs in the future. So, what you thought were layoffs because the company was out of money are actually layoffs because the company needs to save money to buy more expensive hardware. Truth 2. Blue skies are dead, monetization is king. The second truth is a complete cultural shift. In the past, Google Brain was incredibly free. Researchers could do whatever they wanted. Now, CEOs are constantly asking, "Where's your ROI or return on investment?" Google merged DeepMind and Brain. Why? It's all about being goal-oriented. Stop aimless research and quickly integrate AI into products to make money. Meta is even more direct. What's its AI strategy? It's all about achieving hyper-personalized advertising. In short, it's using AI to make you shop till you drop more precisely. Now, an AI expert who can only publish top-tier papers, if they can't prove how this thing helps the company make more money, then, sorry, your value is lower than a fast food cook who can integrate AI into products. Truth 3, it's not layoffs, it's talent remix. This is the core. The term AI expert is no longer sufficient. We need to break it down. This talent remix is eliminating 3 types of people while frantically recruiting 3 other types. The people being eliminated are general data annotators. Previously, a huge number of people were needed to feed AI. telling it, this is a cat, this is a dog. Now, AI models have learned this themselves, and companies like Scale AI are starting to lay off these contract workers, junior software engineers. This is ironic. Microsoft CEO said that 30% of their code is written by AI. So, who still needs to hire so many CV engineers or copy-paste engineers? Stanford research found that in areas affected by AI, the employment rate for junior positions has dropped by 13% to 20%. Academic researchers. These are the god-tier chefs in our analogy, who only invent recipes but can't make burgers. The people being frantically recruited are applied AI engineers. These are the fast food cooks. They don't invent models, they are model movers responsible for integrating models or recipes into the company's apps, turning them into burgers that users can order. Domain expert data annotators. General annotators are out of a job, but experts are soaring. AI needs more specialized training. For example, you need a real doctor to teach AI how to read CT scans. AI product managers divided by strategists. AI is powerful, but it doesn't have a brain. You need people to direct it. For example, AI product managers, a position that has seen an 89.7% increase, are responsible for telling AI, we need to conquer 20x market this quarter, so get to it. Where did the laid-off chefs go? Are you thinking about how miserable those laid-off god-tier chefs are? You're too naive. They, and many who voluntarily resigned, have turned into AI new money. These top scientists were fed up with the bureaucracy of giant companies. They walked out with their resumes, and VCs immediately knelt at their doors with billions of dollars, begging, "Boss, start a company." Thus, a parallel universe was born. Anthropic, valued at $40 billion, Mistral AI, valued at $6.2 billion, Perplexity AI, valued at $8 billion, and so on. The founders of these companies all came from Google, OpenAI, and Meta. They were the god-tier chefs who left. Do you understand now? Giants have become AI fast food chains. They don't do R&D anymore. They are responsible for selling AI to the world. Startups have become the new Michelin laboratories. They use VC money to continue doing the most insane fundamental research. This is not the end. It's the beginning of the second half. So friends, AI layoffs are not a bubble bursting. They are the end of the first half of AI, which was research, and the beginning of the second half, which is industrialization. This great reorganization tells us, for businesses, just bragging is useless. You need to show ROI. For us, AI people, don't just understand technology. You need to understand business. Your value is no longer what you know, but what value you can create. The era of AI has just begun. All right, that's all for today. Do you think you're closer to being a fast food cook or a god-tier chef? Let's discuss it in the comments section.